It's awesome. You know, super exciting to be home, get to see a bunch of the family yesterday, and still make it back in time to get to sleep at a great time and come and perform in front of, you know, what's home to me. So, you know, I'm blessed, I'm honored, and, you know, I feel like I took advantage of the opportunity, so I'm thankful.
How do you think you did?
I think I did a good job. You know, one of the main things that I've had to do is show teams that I could be a point guard, and I was a point guard coming out of high school. I had to change for, you know, my team to be successful. And I think to this point, getting all the feedback I have from guys close to me and in my corner, that, you know, I've been doing a good job of that. I look up to a bunch of point guards, learning a bunch, so, you know, I think I took advantage of this opportunity.
What would it mean to you to maybe play for the Raptors one day?
I mean, it would mean everything. You know, whichever organization I go to, I'm going to give my all, but this is home, the home team. I grew up, I was one of those guys wearing that purple Vince Carter jersey. You know, you've seen everybody on the streets talking about it, about him putting his arm in the rim, going through the legs, the whole nine. You know, this is where I'm from. I'm not from any other place. Mississauga, born and raised, and Toronto Raptors was the team I watched growing up. So to have the Raptors, or even just to work out with it on my chest, is truly a humbling experience because you have a country behind you.
You obviously follow the team. How do you think your skill set would fit into this roster?
You know, I definitely think I'm a guy who can be a hard-nosed individual, be very competitive in each and every way. Hard-nosed on the defensive end, can make shots on the offensive end, make plays for others, and knock down the three. I think the game's transitioning a lot as far as small ball, getting the ball whipped around and knocking down open shots, so I definitely feel I can bring that component to this team.
We don't get to see much of the workout other than that last drill, which is pretty impressive. After what's that like after what you guys have gone through for the majority of the morning?
Not only is it you know, physically tough, it's mentally tough. You have to push through after going through a bunch of competitive drills, understanding defensive mechanisms and schemes, and then your legs are dead after doing a bunch of the testing and so forth. Then to knock out a drill where guys are scoring high 50s and the record's 51, you have to lock in. You're going lengths of the court, so it's definitely tiring. It's definitely tough, but if you could push through it, you leave on a high note.
Did you know whose record you were going for?
I definitely did, you know, and I'm a little upset I missed it by one. But if I'm going to, you know, lose to a guy, I'm not upset as my teammate, Matt Thomas, man. He's a heck of a competitor. But, you know, I'm mad I might have to find my way back in this gym on my lonely and try and beat that record.
Were you surprised at that number? Like, that's pretty impressive.
I'm not. I know what type of guy he is. We push each other each and every day. You know, we're underdogs, and, you know, we come to thrive on opportunities like this. So when I seen his name up there, I was proud. But then again, my competitive side came out, and I wanted to knock him off that board. I got 50, he got 51, you know, but whenever I meet him up again, like I said, we're going to have to run that drill back, just me and him.
Have you noticed a lot of change from workout to workout, or are they mostly the same?
There's a lot of similarities amongst the teams, but you know, I can definitely say everybody has their little twist here and there, the way they call their coverages, the way they run their sets. But then again, the offensive things, you only go with 6 guys max, so 3-on-3, 2 bigs, 4 guards, it's pretty similar.
What's it like at this point of this process? Like in the beginning, are there nerves or excitement? At this point, are there still nerves or excitement, or is it more just like getting through? It's been so many workouts and travel over the past few weeks.
Right. This is my 9th workout. You know, so my very first one, there was a little bit of nerves. From that point on, I was kind of, you know, good to go. It's very similar as to what I do on a daily basis before the pre-draft process. Guys who are here because they've put in the work, put in, you know, the time, and you know, I'm blessed to have a great corner around me that has showed me a bunch of these drills. So to be here at my 9th workout, I kind of feel like a veteran, and there's no more butterflies or nerves. I just have to show what I've got and show what I've improved on.
What was the best advice you got from someone about making it through this process and being calm and dealing with the travel and all of that stuff?
To stay in shape. You know, that's all it is. You have to have your wind to compete at a high level. If you don't have your wind, it's going to show, and it'll show in that last drill that we did. You know, and I'm glad I came out and did what I did, because it shows these guys that I've been on top of that. I eat right. I do the things that I have to do to make sure I show up in these type of circumstances. So that was the best advice I could get.
You had your best year as a senior and obviously a 4-year guy, but is it difficult to show them that the best basketball is still ahead for you at your age?
In a sense, maybe, because there's such young talent. I think this draft class has one of the smallest groups of seniors coming out in a long time. But with that being said, I take pride in that. I've been an underdog my whole life. You know, people think I'm just a shooter, but I'm not. So I think I can use that to my advantage. I see a lot of guys biting on my pump fake, and I haven't been going to my three-point unless I needed it, but finishing at the rim and so forth. I can put the ball on the deck, handle the ball, and get guys involved. So I'm using these opportunities to show it, and whoever takes a chance on me, I'm going to be able to show that same thing for them.